Hello and welcome, this is Melskunner, and we're back with some more MechWarrior 3. We're ready to go, so let's launch the mission.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Okay, we have to destroy mining equipment at Able, destroy a battle mech factory at Baker, and then destroy forces. Okay, let's get going. So, you'd expect an ambush in this tunnel, according to what the briefing said.
Mech power-up detected. Targeting.
Okay. Their first opponent. Not coming into the tunnel, though. I'll take it easy here. They're probably right around this corner.
We have a disturbance along the northeast sector. Send a new patrol. Component is on the job. Let's hope she can link up with us.
A little bit of damage there. Gonna run off. This is probably going to be the main ambush point here. My eyes peeled. There's something to hit there, although I was not supposed to hit.
Here they come.
Got another enemy. That's a turret. I don't think I have a shot on it.
Targeting. Mech power-up detected. Targeting.
Got another enemy here. Another one over there. Back up. See if the enemy comes out. Me. There's one. Not firing back, so I may have a little bit of a cheeky spot here. See if we can get a lock. Chewing him up my leg pretty good there.
Targeting.
Alright, we may be able to play a little game with these guys. That one's dead.
Targeting. Targeting.
I can't aim down far enough to get that one.
Targeting.
Alright. Move here a little bit. Can't aim down enough. They can't aim up enough. Guess I'm supposed to blow that up. Gonna be in sight soon.
On their leader. Attack.
Ouch. Back up a bit.
Missile launch detected.
Try and back up and have that hit the... Go. That guy's kind of gotten out of firing range. I am taking quite a bit of damage here, though. See if we can back up and get repaired.
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates. Roger that, Lance Leader. Transferring now.
Alright, I think I've done enough damage to them that after this repair, we should be able to go in and get them. I'm just going to play it safe here. Because I've taken quite a lot of damage.
Ready to deploy.
More than you'd think, considering how little they've had an opportunity to even shoot at me. We were able to cheese that one enemy nicely.
I'm under attack.
It doesn't sound good. Hopefully my ally's not getting killed here. Can't order him.
Your mech is fixed. Moving out.
Let's see how he's doing.
Targeting.
A little bit of damage. We'll let him repair.
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates. Roger that, Lance Leader. Transferring now. We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Tell him to repair.
I'm heading in.
I'm not gonna wait for him though. I don't think I really need him to do what I need to do here.
Targeting. Targeting. Targeting.
A little bit of damage to him. I'll be able to clip that one arm off.
Repairs are done and we're heading out.
I didn't want to fire the SRMs, but they should hit.
Targeting. Missile launch detected.
Alright. I don't know if my ally is going to come to me or not. I may not be able to afford this guy's coming around. Let's just try this.
Lead the way.
Now we're going to have our firefight.
Missile launch detected.
I didn't wait for the lock on there. Oh, man, he's messing me up. Oh, I think I'm running into my ally there. You know what? Let's just top that down.
Picked up a weak signal from Epona. She has dug partway into the factory complex and will try to rendezvous when we press forward.
All right. Let's go ahead and
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
have them come down.
Transferring now.
Now we have to destroy stuff here. Now it said go ahead and destroy the one. Duck. Well, I have jump jets and I could get out of that. Okay. So I shouldn't destroy that because that's how we get in. But it said go ahead and destroy this. Okay. I'm gonna go up this bridge here while we wait for these guys to show up. I know there's a turret in the area.
What are they expecting to do? There is no way out of the mine.
I'm a little afraid though we'll wake somebody up if I go too far ahead. See if we can figure out where this turret is. that's it.
Primary objective complete.
Reason I still have that locked on. Guess I have locked on factory door. Let's see what objective I did. That was the factory. So, not sure if I got that turret or not.
We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Put it down here. Right on spot. I'll have to see if my ammunition for the SRMs is restored. I'm going to assume the Bushwhacker didn't really take any damage or fire much weapons, so I don't know if I'm even going to bother have him repair.
Repairs are done and we're heading out.
I'll check that though. He looks fine. Alright, we're still locked in over there, so we'll see what's going on. So on to Baker we need to go. Careful here.
Clear the processing facility. All workers pull back to the factory.
That's the door. Over there. Alright, this is probably a point of no return because I'm assuming the mobile field bases cannot follow me. So if I have to, I need to run back. But we're kind of a tight corridor here. May not have that opportunity. So let's just remind ourselves, we have to blow up the factory at Baker, destroy the rest of the forces.
They are coming. No one touches their commander. He is mine. It is great to feel wanted.
Use some help about now.
Signaling
Targeting.
Epona.
Blake's blood. I'm dancing with an annihilator up here.
Oh boy.
Targeting.
Those workers off the floor, you stupid freeborn.
What are you doing?
Oof.
Targeting.
Okay, I was a little nervous there because
Secondary objective complete.
oh, we're supposed to attack up there. Because an annihilator is no joke, and I was a little concerned, but hey, there we go.
Extremely good salvage, Damocles 1. Can't ask for much better than a clan factory.
We might ask for a working dropship.
I'm working on that. In the meantime, Epona's earlier scouting has pointed out several good routes to the next operations area. You'll have to pick up salvage.
You know, I don't remember signing on for the walking tour of Tranquil. Am I happy to be here? You bet I am.
Okay, so we picked up another Lancemate, it looks like. Get 3 mechs, a Thor, an Annihilator, and a Vulture. All fantastic mechs. Number of weapon systems. Good. Question is, do we have ammunition to go along with that? So we've got some machine gun ammo, LRM-5, LRM-15. LB-10X. 25 rounds, so we're getting there. LRM-20, I'm happy to see that. Then we got some other systems. Okay. On to the next system. Or next mission, I should say.
Intel considered Operations Area 3 the hard stretch. The plan called for 3 teams in here. Right now it's us. Keith Andrew is still somewhere to the north and hoping to rejoin. We'll hit Team 4's mission area first. Then we strike north, through the areas originally slated for Teams 5 and 6. Moving up through the open territory to hit the city of Durgan and the spaceport just beyond it. TAC 1. On the left side of the map is a clan training area. Run data feed. We're sitting near these ruins. This facility commands the clan training field. This gap to the left leads to the headquarters building for the training center. And this tunnel is your best place to cross into the next area. The road follows up to this tunnel, our jump-off point for the next mission. Your objectives? The headquarters at Able, the tunnel at Baker, and the tunnel at Charlie. We have detected fixed emplacements here. We have no data on current mech and vehicular threats in the area, but they're probably going to be heavier than we've met so far. I'm trying to direct Keith Andrew into our path, but I think he's too far north to link up this early. Anything you see is likely a target.
Alright, so it sounds like Keith Andrew is going to be our final lance mate, which at some point during this operation we're supposed to link up with him. Alright, so allocate salvage. So first things first, I had to decide on mechs to keep. So at this stage, we have 2 mechs that we do not have here, but we're full. So honestly, I think the Blackhawk is going to go, as I'm just not that big of a fan of it. And I think the Owens is going to go, and I'm going to keep the Annihilator and the Vulture. So that's, I think, where we're going to go. How do I do that? How do I get rid of mechs? Oh, over here. Duh. All right. Owens, bye-bye. Blackhawk, goodbye. All right, so Annihilator, Vulture, both good mechs. All right. Now that we've done that, we don't have a lot of tonnage to play with. I did have to change some of the weapon systems I kept, because when I loaded in, for some reason it didn't save what I had picked, so it's not quite exactly the same, but roughly the same kind of stuff that I dumped off. All right. Well, I think the AC2s have been fun and all, but I think we need to dump even more ammo for that. And then outside of that, I don't really need to. I don't know what to dump because we have a lot of stuff to pick up here. Well, let's go up and see again. We have like a lot of systems that we don't really, not going to end up using probably. Wait a second, I have. Oh, okay, yeah. So we'll go down to 20 here. I mean, that's still not giving me a lot of room to take on things. Maybe we go down to 15. I mean, what I could do with some mech is I could just like put a whole ton of medium lasers in, and that'd be kind of fun. I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that, but that's why I'd like to keep some around. The same thing about the machine guns. I'd love to have a mech where it's just like, it's just full of machine guns, and that'd be kind of an interesting loadout, but there's only so much room to keep things, so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably have to spend a lot of time playing with this. So let's take a look at the mechs that we've got. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this loadout on camera, but we can look at it nonetheless. So I'll just save that for now. Okay, so the big thing is the Annihilator is a 100-ton mech, and it's pretty damn good. I have played with it a bit, and this is its default loadout for LB-10Xs and for medium pulse lasers, and this is extremely heavy firepower. The problem is I don't have the ammo to back this up, but we could still do a very similar loadout to this, and it would be a very effective mech. Now, obviously, close in attacking is what this is all about. Now, the Vulture is, it's kind of a good jack of all trades, but it's really a support mech, so it's 2 LRM-20s, 2 medium pulse lasers, and 2 large pulse lasers. So, pretty good loadout. I really like these pulse lasers, and I don't know with 12 double heat sinks if that's enough with the pulse lasers, but it's going to be some really good firepower. So This may even be my mech that I go to as far as playing. Or it could be a mech that I give to a lance mate. Now, the Blackjacks, I don't think they're going to stay as the backup mech future. Not bad. I mean, we might keep the one that's loaded out with AC2s around, but I should probably use something else. Like a Thor, honestly, is not bad. As long as we have it loaded out in a way that we're not worried about how much ammo it's burning through, we'd be fine. As a matter of fact, I may want to just load out 2 Thors. If I'm going to go with the Vulture or the Annihilator, load out 2 Thors for... I forget how many tons. It's only 60. So the Thor is going to be more heavily armored if we go with that. And we have seen kind of a trend for the enemy to be dishing out a lot of firepower. If I don't have enough armor, I may go down. So that is a risk. But yeah, I think what I'm going to probably end up doing is I'm going to have the... because I should have 2 Thors here. Right? Yeah. So we have 2 Thors as our backup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out a loadout that's probably entirely energy weapons. That way I don't have to worry about my allies consuming ammo, but they're still going to give me good fire support. Like, honestly, an ER-PPC might not be bad in the hands of my allies. We can look at the other loadouts. So we've got, that was the primary, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. So these would all be incomplete. So I would have to finish it out myself. Well, honestly, the primary is probably not bad start point. I'd have to see what we could do with it. So a ER-PPC is not bad. Probably going to get rid of the LRM-15 because I highly doubt I have much ammunition for that. No, I have no ammunition for that. So that's going bye-bye. I mean, it's going to start with ammo, but that would be it. And also the LB-10X is going to go away because I don't have much ammo. But the ER-PPC, that can stick around. Not bad. I'm curious how many of those I have. So let's go to weapons here. So ER-PPC, I have 4 of these. So that wouldn't be necessarily bad. You can keep the jump jets. So that gives us almost 20 tons to play around with. So I could put more heat sinks on this thing. I could give myself more tonnage by going to the different internal structure. What kind of armor do you have? Because if it's clan armor, I may want to switch that out. Because I don't think I have that much. So let's go with standard armor. And we'll put on is... actually, let's just get rid of all the armor. Be certain. And I only need to do this loadout once. Because if I set it up right, both mechs can use the same loadout. So that would work just fine. So I'm going to load this thing out as heavy as it will go. Looks like 12 tons is... Oh, no, it keeps going. 13.5 tons. Then we'll auto-distribute. And we don't need it to be 2, 8. I should have done it this way so that we... Then 6. Side here. Try. You know, honestly, I kind of... I knew... We go with 28 in the legs. I think 30's maybe overkill. And we'll go up to 24 here. Okay, it looks like we can do the 30. Get away with it. Then we'd be 35 here. Okay, there you go. So that's maxed out, that's maxed out, that's maxed out. All these are maxed out. And then this is the only one that's not maxed out, but we don't have any more points to spare. So there we go. Not a bad loadout. That's the armor. As far as weapons go, so we do have the ERPPC. Now, ERPPCs are really high on heat. So we do have to worry about that. If we're going to give it a lot of other energy weapons, like for example, we have medium lasers, a lot of medium lasers. So that'd probably be a good idea to go ahead and grab some of these. So I'll put some in the left arm here. Go with 2. And then we'll put some in torso section. Because we got something in the right arm. I don't think I want to go with more than one ERPPC because I don't know if my allies would be able to handle that. But that gives them some long-range capability, and then the medium lasers will be their main go-to when things are closer. So go left and right torso, and then one in the center torso. So, you know what? Let's not do that in the center torso. Let's do that in the head. And then as far as heat sinks, because I think we're going to probably need a fair amount. So clan double heat sinks. We have 30 of these things. So if we load this out this way, then the other one should be able to do this loadout too. So let's go with one in the center torso. That fills that out. And then we'll do left. Right? You know what? We can do another one. Let's do another one. So let's take a little bit of a look at where we're at. Got 5 medium lasers in the ERPPC. And 19 double heat sinks. We don't have a lot of room as far as tonnage. I could go with a second ERPPC if I really wanted to, but I'm somewhat concerned that we would be overheating quite badly. So, you know, I don't suspect that my allies are going to use jump jets. I've never seen AI use jump jets. I mean, no, that's not true. I have seen them do it, but let's just assume my allies are just not going to use it properly. So we'll remove that. Maybe that will limit their capability of following me in some maneuvers, but I think I'm going to be a lot better at using it than they are. Okay, so now that we've done that, we might be able to get away with another ERPPC. I'd have to look at what kind of tonnage it is going to be. So up here, so we're looking at 6 tons. We should be able to afford that. So where do I want to put it? Maybe we remove 1 medium laser. So that's 4 medium lasers and 2 ERPPCs. I think that's not a bad loadout. We'll do that. And it kind of fits the model because it looks like there's 2 weapons in there. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but if we want to play that. Okay, so, and in that case, we've got a couple tons left. Put a double heat sink in the left leg. And one in the right leg. Okay. So we have half a ton to play with. I think I'm going to give myself a little extra speed because I think I've already done that on my other Thor. Oh, okay. This says you need to free up half a ton. Yeah, I have half a ton, but maybe it needs a little bit more than that. So maybe it needs a full ton. That's probably what it is. All right, well, in that case, we may be able to do an AMS system like this one here, AMS clan. Where do we want to put that? I'll put it in the right torso. Okay. So we've got an AMS system. We've got decent firepower. We've got decent heat sinks. Looks good. So, and I could go with this, get more tonnages as well. But I think that's okay. We're doing pretty good with this. I'm happy with this loadout. So let's accept. Okay. Not sure what's going to happen here. I hope we don't lose Okay, MFB is unable to carry the following items. Reallocate and salvage. Okay. I mean, we knew we were over. Maybe that's what it was talking about. So all we want to do here, we want to go over to this mech we've just loaded out, and we want to save this as our AI loadout. So save AI 1, and I think this is a pretty good loadout. And we can then put the other Thor on the same loadout, because we know we did it in a way that both would be able to use. We'd have enough systems for. There we go. So again, not a bad loadout. 2 ER PPCs. That's the equivalent of a Puma, and then 4 medium lasers as backup. Quite a lot of heat sinks. Hopefully that's enough to contend with the heat. It may not be. And then we can load out our Vulture in the future. But I think I'm going to go ahead. And again, we're going to get this message, but I'll take care of that in the future. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.